Hello, welcome to Alex and Emmy's Soda Pop Stop. My name is Alex.
My name is Emmy.
Today we are drinking Spiffy Cola. Spiffy Cola. And my other light, there we go. Spiffy Cola, that looks like something since 1934. That face looks like something from the Fallout games. Are you making that a thing? Is that going to be a thing? So, upon researching Spiffy Cola, I didn't find anything. Spiffy Cola is picked up by Orca Beverages. And Orca Beverages do a lot of stuff. They do brownie root beer and new grape and dang, that's good. And all sorts of stuff. Seems like they sort of went around and picked up all the defunct, retro, weird soda brands and bought them up and redistribute them nowadays under the, label of being a retro soda company. So, they have all their all the flavors you loved from your youth or whatever. But upon trying to find something specifically for Spiffy, I couldn't really. I could find stuff about Orca and a bunch of people having drank Spiffy.
Hey!
But nothing about their history. So it's cool that Orca has picked up all these old brands and give them a home somewhere so that you can still drink them nowadays. But I don't know. I still kind of want to know about them. So, if you grew up drinking Spiffy, since it's been around since 1934, according to the bottle, tell us a little bit about it. Where'd it come from? Any interesting little factoids about the history? That'd be cool to know. It says, striving to be world famous and quite swell, Spiffy delights the senses with the refreshing and invigorating taste of cola. Enjoy a nice cold one today. I can prove to you now that our can coolers do in fact hold bottles quite well. A normal size bottle of something fits in there just fine.
Just perfect.
Yep. Or a can, normal size can works well too.
This thing is so soft.
Yeah, I know you've said that a couple of times. Wow,
It's so
that is really tight.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, you're never going to get that open. This is the hardest bottle I've ever had to twist off. There we go.
Look at this thing.
I thought you had the red can cooler.
No, I've always had the black.
So, Spiffy Cola.
Let me get my can off.
Cheers. Cheers to anyone drinking along at home.
It's cola.
I'd compare this more to Pepsi than Coke. If you gotta compare it to one of those two big ones. But there's a very light aftertaste that I can't quite pin.
We just go silent after we first drink it. And just like...
Sorry, I'm not your mile-a-minute YouTubers. Hey everybody, welcome to the episode. The other day I got a new haircut. Check it out. I just like to so I decided to get it. So I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna stick Spiffy Cola today. So it's like a drink. I mean, I like that flavor. It's got a bit of caramel. I don't know what it's called. Like that.
Yes, do every episode like that.
That's what YouTubers do, right?
Not really.
You
sped it up. You speed it up like a minute.
Why? They speed it up?
No, you did.
Oh, okay. I was too overblown with my hyperbole. It's not that crazy.
Most of them I've seen are like...
You watch a lot that talk so fast, though. Especially the introduction. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the...
No, they go, hey, guys, and welcome back to whatever.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to this is episode of Pop Stop. Their name's Alex, their name's Emmy, and today we're going to drink Spiffy Cola. Like that?
Yeah.
I got it down.
Just a little.
So Spiffy Cola, it's cola.
It's definitely that.
Yeah, it's a swell cola. A lot of these retro brands I like because of the labels, the design, and that just screams. I gotta black my light here. That just screams, retro nostalgia for the 50s. I mean, I guess they're since 1934, so maybe they've had that label for longer. But, yeah, it just says, it's like the exact nostalgia or era that games like Fallout and stuff like that are trying to pin. And it's got that whole aesthetic to it. It's going to be kind of a short episode because we don't have a history. We went to the museum today.
Yeah, that's where I got this.
Yeah, she got a rabbit purse thing.
You don't know if it's rabbit.
It feels like it's a rabbit. Being Emmy and I, we found a couple instances of pops, sodas amongst the old things. There was one of the reasons we went was a retro toy exhibit, and amongst that was a shelf with this really cool tab bottle, honey back bottle, and Town Club.
Potato chips.
Well, yeah, fake potato chips and Town Club, which Town Club we're definitely going to do an episode on at some point.
I want to show
I want to kind of do something special for them because they're from Michigan, but I don't know what yet. So we're kind of holding off on them and Fago and, a couple other Michigan-centric ones just to try to figure out something special to do with them. But there's a bottle of Town Club there. And then in the Old Town, Grand Rapids Old Town, they had little shops set up, and one of them was like a candy and a soda shop. And could you imagine getting soda from these crazy bottles? They're like scientific beakers. They're like
they're like all stacked
like an
on top of each other.
evil scientist is brewing a mad concoction to turn your dead corpse back to life or something.
I want to show it.
And these are like bubbling, and that's what it looks like to me.
I want to show the things that I bought.
She got some rocks.
I got an amethyst. It's really bright. Can you cover the light? Amethyst. I got what I believe is an obsidian arrowhead. I got some rose quartz, and I got some clear quartz.
You're not gonna believe all the like mystical powers of the crystals, are you?
No.
All right. So yeah, that was our trip to the museum, where no matter where we are, we can find some sort of a weird soda. Apart from that, short episode because it's no history. But we did work. I worked on the background here. Put a light back there, but I'm not real crazy about it. I might get a different light, but at least it lights up our bottles. And I built a terrible shelf. I'm not good at building things, but I built a terrible shelf so that we can start going up. Now, Emerson, since you are already standing up, induct Spiffy Cola to the final. Nope, on the end there. Final spot on the first row. And then the next episode, we're probably going to need to get you a stool because you're going to be going on to the second row after that. Yep. But at least you guys will be able to see them. And they are reordered, so now they are in the order that we drank them. So that's something. Yeah. So next episode, next week. Sorry, this episode was kind of lame. No history, no interesting factoids, no games to play. And this new light, I'm not crazy about this light totally washing out my face. But, next episode, maybe it will be better when we can actually find something about the soda. That's always helpful. Because I like to bring up the history, I know we ripped off a billion YouTube channels by drinking weird sodas. I know there's a billion other YouTube channels that do this. I'm not, sticking my head underground and pretending like that's not the case. But this is ours. And I like to bring some history into it so we can learn about these companies. And I failed this time. But I'll try not to fail next time with New York Seltzer Blueberry. New York Seltzer Blueberry soda. In tiny little bottles, and it's clear. It's interesting looking. So we'll give that a go next week.
This is where we got all our histories. Can you black line?
Yeah, that's just a notebook that I write the stuff down before we record.
Shinola Cola.
Okay. All right.
Showing off all your secrets.
You know what I was thinking, though, about that? About there being a million different things? Is maybe we should change the name of this while we still can. Because I kind of just was like, yeah, Soda Pop, stop. Whatever. But that's like the most go-to name for a soda thing ever.
Okay, well, let's change it then. What should we change it to?
I don't know.
We'll have this conversation.
If you have any suggestions, drop them in the comments. Something unique that's still sort of vaguely something that you'll remember that pops.
Yeah.
We like.
But something that can work with like candy too, in case we have an episode like that. Fentimans where we did chocolate too. Tony's Chocolonely.
Tony's Chocolonely.
Yeah,
it was lonely. It was totally lonely.
It's lonely.
So if you have any comments, drop them down there. And me and my washed out face will say goodbye.
I am a ghost. I will haunt your
Hit up that D-Box for info for our P.O. Box and our merch links.